Okay, hi, Dumelang. I'm Molemo, most commonly known as Bianca. I'm turning 18, so I'm 17, and my pronouns are they, them, and they. And I identify as a pansexual transgender because pansexual does fall under being trans. The LGBTQ plus youth, just as a climate change group, is a minority that fights to be heard, seen, and be included within the most vital and important conversations. And despite the differences, the LGBTQ plus is the main community that makes up a big part of the climate changes. So I've noticed that a lot of us who strive for climate change and who wanted climate change to so badly happen across the world, a majority of us actually the LGBTQ plus youth. And this shows the courage and the ongoing strive for a better world and not just for ourselves as a community. It shows that the LGBTQ plus is extremely empathetic towards the world we live in, towards our community and towards other people. The constant bigotry and oppression that the LGBTQ plus face is a mere concept between the other factor of being subjected to a world of the youth facing global warming and gas emissions in the air that affect the places we live in. Realistically speaking, a majority of the LGBTQ plus youth are Black people and people of color, and we are subjected to living in environments that are not really good. We live in places with polluted water, with polluted air, with a lot of gas emissions. I know a lot of the LGBTQ plus youth, Black, are living really, really close to mines and a lot of places that are not supposed to be regulating in the place of small communities. But these are where villages are set up. So there's not really an option. So this brings us next to really the privilege. And the current climate crisis varies into a lot of problems we have and face. And yet there's still the conversation of privilege and how we all don't take accountability for the crisis, but the marginalized reap more than the privileged. The LGBTQ plus is much needed because we know struggle to use our voices loudly and consistently and to fight relentlessly against economic and social hierarchy oppression, which are elements the climate crisis group needs in order to be seen. There's no climate justice without the LGBTQ plus youth. A lot of us are fighting for more than just ourselves. We're fighting for our communities, we're fighting for the world, we're fighting for places that we live in, places where LGBTQ plus centers are placed, places where our grandparents live, places where we grew up are in danger because of climate crisis. And if no one is going to speak up, then the LGBTQ plus youth at large is going to, because we care and we want a safe environment and a safe community. All in all, I just like to leave by saying love is love. Stay blessed and happy, and namaste.